All right, hey everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in to the WTCF podcast. It's Charlie here, just hanging out, and I want to go ahead and I guess cover this on lunch. So for this last week, the intention has been around like every day is not going to be good, but there's good in every day, or some other iterations of this, right? There's plenty of different ways to go ahead and look at it. And it's more along the lines of recognizing and understanding that even when things are at their worst, there's something good that can be learned or taken from this as like a positive. So sometimes it's optimism to a fault, which I also understand a little bit about. So I think it's just something important to go ahead and recognize within ourselves that, like, yes, you're going to struggle, you're going to have some hard times. So basically trying to find the good in every single day. So this is why I continue to ask people on a regular basis, tell me some good news. What's your good news? Like, and trying to stay on those as often as I can to help other people get a better understanding, like what they could potentially do next and let it be their choice and let them find some good. And again, looking for more of like just positivity, however we can get it. As of late, go ahead and give other updates. Rest of the training has been going pretty smoothly. Weight has still been a little bit all over the place. So I weighed myself before and after a run. So I was at the morning and then after the run. I should say those are separate times. So I weighed in the morning before at 2:15. I woke up the next day and then weighed myself. I was 207. So I'd lost 8 pounds in water weight just by kind of restricting water for a day. This is not the test to go ahead and say restrict water. This was uh, basically a build up. So I would continue to drink more and more and more. And now I'm going to try to get to the other side of that where I'm going to cut down a little bit and just see what the number is. My goal is I'm expecting around like 203 and then kind of saying that that's going to be probably the weight that I'm at. And that will make me pretty excited because that means like even if I've been playing around, I'm still kind of on target for where I want to be. So yeah, that's been pretty good and exciting. So want to go ahead and share a couple of other key wins and kind of add some more of these to develop more of a journal or a video diary. I've talked about it in the past, but what a handful of people ever watch this. So if you check this out, cool, thumbs up or whatever the other direction is now. Um, but what I want to go ahead and kind of focus in on is there was two big events this week that I want to go ahead and like recognize the good that came out of it. Um, I was talking to somebody and very like high anxiety, worried they were going to be in trouble. Like just kind of working through that for a second, just like, hey, there's a lot going on, and just kind of almost overstimmed, whatever that means to people. And to take the moment and say, well, let's just breathe and work our way through it. Like it's not going to get better by going faster. Let's compose and think about what needs to happen next, right? We're only going to be around for like 3 generations worth of thought potentially. People aren't going to remember a lot of this. So it's not the end of the world, whatever it is. So let's think about it. And the person was able to kind of compose themselves and actually resolve the issue quite well and has continued to do better. So thankful. Um, Somebody else, again, we thought something bad was going to happen. I'm going to keep this vague on purpose. There was an assumption that something bad was going to happen. And I just basically looked at it and said, well, what if it isn't? What if it just isn't bad? And it turned out to be some fantastic news all around. So it was just ended up being something really positive and good. Also, if I can use this platform for other things that are coming up in the near future for We the Collective. Again, this weekend is my birthday, which is kind of cool. So we'll see how that feels being 41 going forward. I'm going to say good. I'm good. Um, but the next Stitch and Bitch will be on July 5th. So over at the studio from basically during Barbell Club, people are allowed to bring in crafts and they can work on some other craft stuff while people are lifting. Again, the idea is to build community. So if they can, let them. The other things that are coming up, finalizing a few deals with a couple other companies around like how we can go ahead and help each other. So I'm trying to finalize things with O'Sullivan's. I'm trying to finalize things with Renjuvi, which could just be a programming thing that I work on with them. So those are pretty exciting. And then looking into some new ideas around the studio itself. So some potential changes to do something cool, right? So let's go ahead and learn from some of that. I think that's most of the stuff that I want to go ahead and cover. Again, to recap on the thought for the week. Not every day is going to be good, but there's good in every day. So it's this nice, again, a nice reminder that there's something positive, even if you don't see it now.